Your dog's life is in danger by eating these foods. Let's get started. Don't feed your dog the fat you've trimmed from meat. They may enjoy it, but it's bad for them. Raw fat can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and even pancreatitis in your dog. And high-fat foods can lead to blood infections in some cases. So if you don't eat the fat trimmed off meat, don't let your dog eat it either. Even a small amount of raisins or grapes can cause kidney failure in your dog, so it's best to avoid them at all costs. Keep your dogs away from any raw grapes, raisins, or baked items that contain them because excessive thirst and a lack of urination are the primary warning signals. This is what love might mean at times. Macadamia nuts are extremely fatty, rich in minerals, vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, and are extremely beneficial to humans. However, because dogs have different metabolisms than humans, macadamia nuts will irritate their stomachs, causing nausea, diarrhea, severe weakness, and even temporary paralysis. So keep macadamia nuts away from their curious sniffing little boops. Amygdalin in peach pits, which can be toxic to dogs, releases cyanide into the bloodstream when chewed on. Because of the risk of choking, you should always discard the pits. Avocados contain a fungicidal toxin called persin that can cause fluid accumulation in the lungs and chest of dogs, making it difficult for them to breathe. You probably won't feed your dog avocados because he won't even like them, but be careful that he doesn't chew on avocado pits on the floor because they could be toxic to him. Dogs can experience hallucinations and seizures from the naturally occurring component mystericin in nutmeg, which can be found in baked goods with nutmeg. However, make sure your dog does not chew on the spice container or packets, which might be quite poisonous for him. The yeast will ferment in their bowels, twisting their intestines, getting absorbed in the bloodstream, and producing ethanol. The main side effects are bloating, extreme pain, and discomfort. It may not kill your little pal, but it will certainly be unpleasant and painful. So save him by keeping yeast away from their curious, adorable snouts. Rhubarb is a perennial vegetable that can be roasted, sautéed, stewed, or pureed. Because it is very sweet, it can also be found in ice cream, pancakes, or cocktails. It is good for humans but not for dogs. Oxalic acid, found in rhubarb, can cause kidney failure in dogs. The main warning signs are excessive drooling, diarrhea and vomiting, tremors, blood in the urine, or extreme thirst. So no ice cream cocktails for your furry little friend. Instead, give him a special canine treat. The dog's tail is wagging when you're eating oranges. Does it enjoy licking the orange juice off of your hands? Although it is safe, cold-pressed citrus oil should not be used because it can cause liver failure. Keep your essential oils out of the reach of curious sniffing snouts because citrus oil is a common ingredient in many of them. Furthermore, do not use essential oils on your dog's skin since he may remove them through his licking. Okay, so you wouldn't willingly feed tobacco to your dog. Dogs generally dislike tobacco, but nicotine poisoning is not uncommon in dogs if you smoke and keep your cigarettes in places where your curious pooch might come and chew on them. Dogs enjoy gnawing on random objects around the house, which could include liquids. Nicotine vials, nicotine chewing tobacco inhalers, nicotine patches, and nicotine cigars. An accidental nicotine poisoning can be fatal for your dog. The first signs are restlessness and stomach upset. Other symptoms of nicotine poisoning include irregular heartbeat and convulsions. Pupils dilated due to diarrhea, drooling, incoordination, and possibly paralysis or tremors. If your dog receives the proper diagnosis and treatment within the next 3 to 4 hours of ingesting tobacco, his chances of recovery are good. However, tobacco can be lethal for him. Xylitol can be found naturally in fruits and vegetables such as raspberries, strawberries, cauliflower, and mushrooms. It's also used to sweeten some baked goods, chewing gums made of candy, and even toothpaste. This sugar alcohol is safe for humans to consume, but it can be fatal for dogs because it can cause a sudden drop in blood sugar levels and liver damage. The main side effects are weakness, vomiting, difficulty moving, and seizures. So keep your adorable pooch away from toothpaste, chewing gum, and other foods containing xylitol, particularly baked goods. Everything will be fine as long as you keep these out of the reach of your little companions.